Do 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 do. Josh's Order Corner. That's me. It is not fair that I'm going to make this quick, but I have no choice. It's a very busy day, but I got to get this box opened. It just arrived. It's sleeting. It's raining. It's gross outside. The dogs are all cooped up and sad about it. But I have got to open this up because it is a fantastic new addition to the collection. And it's also interesting that you get like more than one collecting video from me this over the past couple weeks because, as you know, I've been being good. I haven't really been spending money on collectibles, but another collector out there, really good dude, Fred, he reached out to me and said he was going to Maine Comic and Toy Convention in Maine, a Bangor Comic and Toy Collection in Maine, and they were having an anniversary reunion for Pet Sematary, and he asked me if I wanted to get something done. Now, Fred is a big time collector. He has amazing things. If you have seen some of his posts in the horror autograph community, you know that he has his whole house decked out. So we communicated about it, we talked about it, and I was like, yes, I do have something I want to get. Because even though I've met a few of these cats back in different times, I had an 11 by 17 that I didn't take with me to get signed. So I sent it off to Fred, and he made sure to change that. Now, this reunion was a really special one because it brought quite a few of the cast together. And there were just some really rad like photo ops and things like that. Fred and his wife did a photo op that is unbelievable. I'm really jealous they got the opportunity. So here's this. And you may say to yourself, Josh, that's not a big box for that. Well, there's more in the box. Let's set that there. Set that there. Little hint. Now, Fred said that he packed the shit out of this, which it looks to be very, very, very accurate. So, okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. So, with a lot of horror conventions, sometimes they'll do like a beer collaboration with a nearby brewery. And this was no different. Marsh Island Brewing, Bangor Comic and Toy Con did a blonde ale with strawberries. Sometimes red is better. Throw in that main accent on there. Sometimes red is better. Brewed and canned by Marsh Island Brewing Company, Orano, Maine. Oh, if you know Pet Sematary, you may know why I'm laughing at that. Which I don't even think I'm right. I think it's Aranco. The name is similar to the truck that ran our good friend down. So we got this nice 4-pack of this limited edition brewski. Thank you very much, because this ended up being kind of a pain in the ass since they flew. They had to then check the bag. But I'm very thankful that they were willing to go through that to get me this beer. I'm not a huge drinker, but I'm gonna drink those. At least 3 of them. And then, true to his promise, he kept this nice and protected. Now, the cast members who were there, I've met 2 of them in the past. And this already had 2 names on it. I met 3 of them in the past, and it already had 2 names on it. So when I got this, I believe this came... Oh, that's awesome. I believe this came from Grailbox. And from Grailbox, it had just one signature on it. Miko Hughes. I then took it down with me to Columbus for, I don't remember what convention it was, when I met Peter Cullen, because Denise Crosby was there, and I wanted to add her to it as well. So we added her. But because of this convention and this reunion, I had the opportunity to add even more. Now, this is a pain in the ass print to get, because the darkness to it is so fucking hard to work with. But I think we did a good job. It's laid out exactly how I asked for it, for better or worse. Like, when you don't go to these, you can't really, you just have to do your best judgment. Like, I wish I would have brought this one over here more, but it's still sick. I have no complaints. But I laid out all the Post-its, I laid out all the quotes, everything I wanted, and here's what we have. The barrier was not meant to be crossed, with Brad Greenquist right here at the top, Pascal. No Fair, Miko Hughes, this was already on there. Never Get Out of Bed Again by Andrew, I can't remember how to say his last name, who played Zelda. I'm gonna put pictures of him up here too. Um, who Betsick, I believe is about right. This one right here. This is the one that was extremely important for me to get. This is our good pal Dale Midkiff. Dale Midkiff played obviously Lewis Creed. He doesn't do a lot of conventions, so I don't like this dream. We got his signature there and Lewis right there. And then over here, we got Donnie Green, who was the truck driver, and he did the Sheena is a punk rocker quote right there. If you know, you know. And then down here, where we have Denise Crosby, she did the I'm sure things will be fine quote for me when I met her in Columbus. So the new additions, we got Donnie Green, we got Dale Midkiff, we got Andrew Habatsik, and we got Brad Greenquist. Now, you may know there was a time where I made that Funko Pop for Brad, so I sent a note congratulating him on getting an official Funko Pop. And he responded, "The Funko Pops are great, and I'm so proud that I have number one," which I'm pretty sure is a reference to the one I made for him. Thank you, Brad. Awesome dude, and was very kind in this experience. So I really, really appreciate him for that. I was worried that Dale Midkiff's signature was going to get lost in this print because of where it's laid out in the middle there. Again, that's where I requested it. Um, and it's dark in this, but when you're looking directly at it, you don't lose it. It is 100% visible in there. So I'm very happy to see that. This is sick. I don't know if Blaze, who played um, oh shit, what was her name? Ellie. I don't know if Blaze, who played Ellie, I don't know if she does conventions, but this leaves a perfect spot to get her. I think she has like radio work now, but I still have room right over here. I love it. I love how Dale really seals everything together across there. With him and his role in this movie, he really was the one who caused all of the issues that carried on. So him bringing this print together is really rad. I don't like this dream. No fair, Miko Hughes. Sheena is a punk rocker. I'm sure things will be fine. The barrier was not meant to be crossed. Never get out of bed again. We got our beer right here. Fred, thank you so fucking much. This dude is a machine, by the way. He went to Maine, he flew home, and then went to another convention to wrap up some other things he was getting with his wife. I want to throw that in there, Ashley. She was with him, rocking out, enjoying the trip as well. I love that. That is a power couple right there. This piece is going right back up on the wall where it belongs. I am so fucking happy. Like now that I see it in person, now that like he sent me a picture when it was done, and I was so excited having it here in my fingertips. I'm stoked. Thank you so damn much for making this happen. I would not have known about this convention in time to get there. I would not have gotten there no matter what. So this was the only way I would have been able to make this happen. Fred, thank you. I really appreciate it. And the fact that you reached out to me about it is the most heartwarming piece of this entire fucking story. So, do something nice for a fellow collector. Don't be a dick. And just remember, there's so many positives in the collecting community. Don't let the negatives outweigh that. Until next time, read a book. Read Pet Sematary by Stephen King. It's a
Do
fucking
do
classic.
do 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 do.